Hello students, in this video I am going to discuss linear search. Linear search. Okay, first we will see search. Okay, searching or search. What is searching? Searching means finding element. Okay, finding an element or finding element in the array, finding number. Now, what are the different kinds of search? There are two types of search. There are two types of search. What are the two kinds? One is linear search, linear search. Another one is binary search, binary search. Okay, first we will see first one. Okay, before going to the code or logic, what is the intuition behind the linear search? So we will see what is the intuition. Okay, what is the intuition? Suppose one example I will give. One example. Okay, suppose a very simple example. You have pens. Okay, you have pens with a different colors. Okay, you have pens with a different color. Okay, there are many pens. For example, you have 25 pens with a different color. Okay, 25 pens. You have in a box. Okay, all the pens are there in a box. Okay, all the pens are there in a box. Okay, these are the pens is there in a box. So total how many? 25 pens are there. So now suppose your task is given, you have to pick a red pen. You have to pick a red pen, but you can place your hand in the box and you can pick one pen and you can just do like that. Means, see, once you place in the handing in the box, you are able to pick only one pen at a time, one pen at a time. So now there are different color pens are there. Now you have given a color, red color, and you have to pick a pen from this box. Now how you can do this task? There is a one chance where you can do is you pick the pen and you check it is a red color. If it is a red color, your searching is successful. Otherwise, what you will do? You just throw that pen and you can pick another pen. Okay, this is the way. For example, you are comparing first pen with a red. No, you are throwing. Next, you are comparing second pen. No, it is not red. You are throwing. Third, it is not red. You are throwing. Entire all the 25 pens you are doing that. So what you are doing? You are taking the pen. If it is a red color, you are, yes, you are searching. Finding is over. You got a red color pen. Suppose if you not get a red color pen, so what you will do? You just throw that pen and you search, you pick another pen. So that is the way. So if there is a possibility, if red color pen is there, you can find it by doing this. If suppose if you are finding and all the pens are over, means all the pens you picked and you throw, but you not find red color. Now what will be happen? You are suppose one way you are picking and you find the red color. Now you are successful. Suppose you are tried the entire box and you not got red pen, then your search is unsuccessful. Okay, the same idea we will use. The same idea we will use here. So what we are doing? We are searching one by one. One more example I will give to get a clear idea. Okay, one more example. So suppose we have any stones. Okay, you have any stones. So each stone, suppose you this is the stones where you have a weighing machine. Okay, weighing machine is there. Now you want to pick the stone with a 2 kg. So now you want a stone with a 2 kg. Now what you will do? you will place this stone in the weighing machine and you check the weight. Suppose it is 1 kg. Now you see this 1 kg is matching with 2 kg. No. So what you will do, you discard this stone. Now you next place another stone. Suppose it is giving 3 kg. Now 3 kg is matching with the 2 kg. No, they are not equal. So just you discard. Now you check the stone weight of this next stone. Suppose it's giving 2 kg. Now what you will do? You will check both are equal. Yes, 2 kg, 2 kg are equal. So now your search is successful and you will take that stone. Okay. So suppose you are searching for a entire, you are waving all the stones, but you are not found 2 kg, then on the time your search is unsuccessful. Okay. So now we will write the program. So we are taking the class and we are giving L search, means linear search open, and you can write public static void main. Okay, public static void main. Okay, this is little bit you can take. Okay, open. So anyway, for the goodness, so I will take the dynamic input, that will be helpful for you. So import java dot util dot star. This is the util dot star you can add. So now scanner class I am declaring. Scanner in is equal to, anyway this name you can give anything in scanner. So you can give system dot in. Okay, system dot in. This is system dot in. Okay, don't forget system dot in. Okay, yes. So now you take int suppose size of the array. So it is better clarity. System dot out dot println, enter size of array. You are taking size of the array. Now int n is equal to in dot next int. Okay, in dot next int, just wait. In dot, okay, in dot next int, you are taking the n value and now you are declaring array. So int arr is equal to new int of n size. Okay, of n size. So now you have to store n values in each index. So you are starting I is equal to 0 to n values. Okay, n and I plus plus. Okay, so arr I is equal to in dot next int. So keep in your mind, it is taking a value and storing in the particular index. Okay, this is the way you are storing the dynamic input. Now you have to, for searching you have to take the key value, because that key is there in an array or not, that you are searching. So what you have to do, int k. So you can write system dot out dot println, enter key value. Okay, enter key value. Now k is equal to, sorry, just wait, k is equal to in dot next int. So you are taking integer k value. So now you start searching. So total all the locations we will search one by one, and where our key value is matching with any array value, we will just say our search is successful, otherwise not successful. So for that what I am doing, so very simple, I am taking int c is equal to 0. Just assume I will say what is the use of this c. So initially c is 0. Now I am taking int I is equal to 0, I less than n and I plus plus, because I am starting from 0th location of array and I am searching till end of the array. So on that process, what I am doing, I am comparing if the k value is equal to any of the array value. Okay, if suppose the key value is matching with the any of the array value, now what I will do, I will increment the counter. So my concern is increment the counter, and just I will give break here because one value I found. So after that, not required to count the values. So one value I'm founding. So what I'm doing, just break I'm giving. What break will do? Break is useful to come out of the loop. Suppose here what will be happen, suppose your array is 1 3 5 6 and your key value is 5, you are comparing with 1. If it is not, if it is not matched, when it is matched, this will be exit, it will go to I plus plus. After that we are matching with this. When there is a match found, 5 equal to 5, we are incrementing the c value. Now c will become 1 because initially it is 0, and break once we are that, we are coming outside. Okay, this is the one you can remember. Now this for loop is over. Now means if, so now we are writing one if condition. If suppose in the if your c value is equal to 0, suppose c value is not changed. When c value will not change, we not find any value, we not found any value that is equal to k, because if it is executed, c value will be incremented. When there is no chance of c value is increment, when there is no element of the array is matching with the value of k. So means on the time what we have to print, system dot out dot println search unsuccessful means, or you can write element not found, both are same, search unsuccessful or element not found. Else means the c value is incremented. See, when c value will increment, when there is an element matching with a k in the array. So on the time what we will do, system dot out dot println, you can give search successful. This simple. Okay, now you can close the brackets. So this is the way, it's a very simple program. You can write linear search. Okay, very simple. You take the input array and you take the key array, key element, what is the key you want to search, and you try to take a loop 0 to n, because each location of the array we are checking, each element of the array we are comparing with the k. If it is found, you increment the k c value, means indicating we found the element, and you can come out. And at the last, if c is equal to 0, then it is indicating the no element is matching with array, you can print search unsuccessful, otherwise you can print search successful. This is concludes linear search. Thank you.